Good morning. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. We are working with this Halloween paper this morning from Deborah Butcher Designs. And we're going to work with this paper here. So I'm going to cut out what we need real quick here. Hopefully that is what we need. We are going to decoupage it onto a little cutting board. And then I think another time we'll probably decoupage. I've got this started. I've got some paint on that one, and we'll probably put this in the center of this tray another time. But for now, we're just going to do a little quick project because I've messed around and didn't leave myself enough time before lunch. Imagine that. So, here we are. Hi, how are you? Okay, so what I have is just this little cutting board here. That's the other side. Hello, Anna. I've just painted it with Fusion's Raw Silk. I think I got 2 coats on there. And actually, let me hit that real quick. I know I dried it, but I don't know. That just made me feel better. Good morning, Michelle. And we're going to put this creepy little paper on there. These creepy little girls. And we're just going to decoupage it on there. Not going to be anything fancy. I feel like I've done decoupage a million times, but there's still a lot of people out there who've not done decoupage yet. So we're going to do it. We're going to keep doing it until everybody has learned decoupage. So I've got it lined up where I think I want it.
What did you paint it with first? What color?
Fusion's Raw Silk. So I'm going to use some decoupage and transfer gel from Fusion. Good morning, Judy. Oh, thank you for sprinkling, Michelle. We need to announce the winner from last week, Courtney. So she'll have to do that while we're on here. I'm going to go ahead and cover my board with the decoupage gel. Oh, I should turn on my iPad too. Real quick here. I did plug it in because it was dead. Oh shoot, I may not. Oh, it's doing that thing. Remember it was doing something funky the other day. I can't remember what it was now, but okay, forget that. I forgot we needed to figure out why it was doing that. Okay, so just gonna cover everywhere I think that paper is gonna hit. I've got a nice even-ish layer all over, and I'm gonna lay it down where I want it. Okay, it's off the side some, so I don't wanna lose too much of her there. Okay. I think that's where I want it. And you can do smaller sections. I mean, I've done this a million times, so. But if you're new, you could do a little section at a time. Or at least, 2 sections at a time with this one. Oops. I don't think we got our corner done there. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't know you were behind me, Sadie. Okay, let me see what I'm missing here. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Candace. Did you make it home? Thank you for sprinkling, Anna. Okay, Let me get you moved down there a little bit. I think I've got us smoothed out here. And this is tissue paper, not rice paper today. Okay, I'm going to dry it just a little bit from this top side here. Finally walked in the door around midnight. Ugh. I saw you said something about 10 hours later. I didn't quite understand what all had been going on. Good morning, Ugly Duckling Furnishings. I think this is going to be adorable. I think these creepy little girls are so cute. And I had toyed with, oh, how did I stuff that already? It's hard to tell with me. Either keeping this as a wall hanging, of course we've already got a hole, so maybe I will. As a wall hanging, or for a brief second, I thought about giving it feet, because I love these feet, and making it, you know, having feet, which doesn't look real smart because it's, you know, they're too tall. But then it also didn't fit on these weird angles. And then I thought about giving it these feet. Whoops. You know, then it could, you know, be a little thing that you could place a little picture on and stuff, but then it's going to hide the picture. So I guess we'll just stick with the wall hanging for now on this one. But anyway, let's go ahead and sand off our excess. And let's see. Shelly, got your fine line crackle in yesterday and tried it, but it didn't come out as dark as I wanted it. Keep playing with it. Okay. The fine line. So what did you use for your cracks? Did you use the, the fine line crackle. Did you use the umber paste, or what did you use to bring out the cracks? Just curious if we can troubleshoot to help you out any. That's my go-to, is the umber paste. So I know what that looks like. That's my go-to look that I'm happy with anyway. Candace, your original flight was at 10 a.m. It got canceled 3 times. Ugh, and you wonder why I don't like flying. Finally got out around 7:45. Ugh, that stinks. So sorry. Good morning, Jeannie. Paint Art Umber. Oh, Paint Art Umber. I bet is what that's supposed to be. Really? And you don't like that? You didn't think that was dark enough? You might try the black then. I always like the Paint Art in Umber, but yeah, maybe that's just personal preference. But they do have black also. Or maybe you don't like, well, it is fine line, so it's not real big either. So maybe you want a bigger crackle too, that has more cracking to it. Maybe it was the cracks weren't big enough for your liking. I wonder. Okay. I think we got that laid down everywhere. Clean up my edges a little bit. We gotta figure out how we want to finish the top. Because if we did this right, we could do Christmas on the back. Although I got nothing out for it, so it probably wouldn't be today. I'll go ahead and rough that up too. You know I like to distress stuff. Well, I don't know why I'm doing it now, because I'm probably gonna paint something up here, but, or we could just wrap some twine around there and then we could call it done. I was actually thinking we would kind of blend that, but we could just wrap twine around it and call it good. Ooh, and I happen to have some little twine here. Might just do that. Easy peasy. See if you guys are saying anything, if I missed anything. You think your paper was too dark? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That can do it too. You really need to have a light background or it's not going to show up. Good morning, Cindy. Hey, Kelly. Yep, yep, that's a booger. If it's too dark, it's not going to show up much. Okay, I want to go around the outside edge with something. What do I, oh, I happen to have, I have black or brown here of what we're talking about. That's actually the wax paste from Pentart, or I have the antique paste from Pentart in umber. So I think we'll just go with the black wax this time because I just started using it last week. So is there anything else I need to do to this? I don't think so, besides the wrapping that around. And I don't think I'm going to get out my heat gun just for that. So if I can find, yeah, let's just put some heavy body gel on there. But I think I'll put the wax on first. Oh, we never sealed the top of this, so let's go ahead and get that sealed. I wonder if we should have Courtney go find us a Christmas paper to put on here. Courtney, do you think you could find us a A4 and a Christmas paper? We could do the other side. Or I guess we could just go on to the other paper. We could go on to the, either way. We could put Christmas on the other side of this, or we could go on to that tray and get started on it at least before I got to quit for supper.
What kind of paper? Like Christmas, but what company?
It wouldn't matter. Just anything in an A4 size. Let's see what they're saying. I guess I didn't ask them, but yeah, what do you guys think? Should we do the back of this or go on to the round tray? I'm game either way. I probably should paint that tray again, but it might be all right. There's enough going on that paper that it probably wouldn't show through. Okay. I think I got this all covered. Let's dry it. Hey, Jane. Hot and humid there too, huh? It's not supposed to get as hot. Well, it's supposed to be hot enough. Upper 80s today, but then not supposed to get past 80 the next 2 days here. But it is humid this morning, or it was when I got out, and I gotta get out again. Thank you, Arliss. Black is your vote. I think I'm going with the black. I think I agree, Judy. Why not? It's Halloween. Okay, thank you. I don't think anybody has said whether they wanted the back or the other thing yet. Hello, Christine. So here's our little creepers so far. I think they're adorable. And we'll just put a little bit of black wax paste around the edges. And then, okay, yeah. Do we want to do the back side of this or go on to that round tray? I was in the cracking paste last week. I think that might have been what we used it on. I don't know that I'm liking it as much on here. I loved it on the cracking paste. We may go with the umber, or cracking, yeah, it was cracking paste. It's okay, but I may go with some umber too. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna put some umber on there too. With this being a wax, it's just lighter and it just doesn't really, I don't know, do as much for me. I want it to show up more. So hopefully we'll still have some of both showing, but that umber is an antique paste, so it will stick on there more, I think. Yeah, hopefully you can see it's thicker and just really grabs in there more. Won't see it much around there where we've got so much color already, but up here we definitely will. And we could have left it with the black. It just kind of just wasn't enough for me. I wanted more. And then I'll wipe off any excess or rub it in. Trying to do the edges too, since I got plenty on here. Kind of age it a little bit, antique it. Hey boo, what's up? Are you done traveling for a while? Well, I don't know that it's amazing, but it's pretty cute. I think it's adorable, but you know, I like these little creepy kids on here. Okay. Okay. Well, and I guess I was thinking we wouldn't be putting anything else on that needed sealed. And we probably wouldn't have to seal it since it's just going to be a wall hanging. But the paste, you know, wax is a finishing thing, so you wouldn't have to seal it. But since we put the paste on, I am going to seal it again. And it shouldn't want to stick to the wax, but we'll see what it does. I think it'll be fine, but you know, wax is a resist. Nothing should want to stick to wax. That's always been the age-old rule, but you know, things change sometimes, and there are different companies, different manufacturers, different waxes. Some are water-based, some are not, so anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. You know, so if it doesn't want to stick, you would see it kind of sitting on top of it. And I don't see it doing that, which I did pretty much. I don't know that I wiped it back with my fingers or rubbed it in good, but I didn't do anything. Oh, you know, we could have done some crackle on top of this, but it only would have been visible in the light spots, but we could have done some of that on here. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Okay, so now all we've got to do is dry this, and we'll put a little twine on it and maybe start something else since I got a little time left. Primitive bow would work. I'm not much of a bow person, but also if it's gonna be a double-sided, I feel like it needs to be flat so that it can sit up against the wall, you know, or just come to me while we're talking. It needs to be a bow that would match whatever scene we do on the other side, so that you could, and it would also have to be like on a, I don't know, something so that you could just slide it around, like on a rubber band or something, so that you could, you know, slide it around. Does that make sense? So that you could slide it around. Could I say it 3 more times? Those would scare you at night in a dark alley. Yes, they would. Yeah, if you ran into these two in a dark alley at night, yeah, I would be frightened for sure. I love Halloween and all the stuff, but yeah, if I ran into them in real life, I'd be running the other way. You know, I love spooky and creepy. I do know that. You're done till August. Oh, looks like I've been done. August, then September, then October. Yeah, I saw somebody asking about our dates, and I didn't know when the October dates were either. And I really need to get them on my calendar. I'm just going to put a little heavy body gel on there because I don't feel like getting my glue gun on and having that stringing crap everywhere. You can tell I'm not a big hot glue gun fan. Okay, so let's wrap some of this around it and call it good. That's what I'm going to do with it. If I wanted to put a bow on later, I still could, because it's just going to be this. For me, for now, anyway. But yeah, like we were saying, if you could put a repositionable bow, yeah, that might be the word I was trying to find earlier, on there somehow. Repositionable, and one that would match, you know, that would be somewhat, not maybe neutral, but yeah, just depends on what we put on the other side. If it could be usable on the other side too.
I've asked twice. What sealer did you use?
Oh, what sealer did I use? Oh, I just used the, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just used the Fusion decoupage. Sorry, I can't, I'm not able to keep up with the comments very well, apparently. Sorry, Courtney. She's telling me she's asked me twice what sealer I used, so. Sorry if I'm missing comments. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do to finish it for now. I might find something cute to stick on there later. And I guess I should go back and look and see if anybody said that I should do the other side of this today, or if I should start on the tray. I know I wouldn't get the tray done. Let me see if I can see anything. The back of the cutting board, said Judy. 101 today, and the valley is heavy from smoke from surrounding fires. Oh, I'm sorry. Back side. What did you seal with? Okay, that was Courtney. Christmas. Okay, I see. Okay, I see a few for the back side and a Christmas, so we're going to go with that. Courtney brought me in 4 papers, so we'll go with that. And just, I really wish that was long enough to tuck around to the back side, but hopefully that will be good enough for now. Like I said, we might glue something on there later. Who knows? And it looks like it's fine. Okay. Let me glue that just a little, and we'll turn it over and see what Courtney brought us. And this was actually her idea to do this today, because I was not feeling it at all. Are we gonna slide it around? Are we talking about the bow? Do a crackle spooky girl on the back. Oh, we're gonna do Christmas on the back so we can have a dual season. Hey, Carla Hune. I mentioned doing a crackle spooky on the, oh, yep. Yep, we're going to do Christmas so we can have a dual side. spooky, creepy porcelain Christmas dolls. I don't think I have that, and I don't think it's coming.